entrepreneurs. Brought to you by My Layover Box. My Layover Box specializes in curated gift boxes per destination to empower women to travel the world, have fun, feel confident, and connect with those special moments. To learn more, visit my.layoverbox on Instagram or visit mylayoverbox.com. Today we're going to talk about culture and tourism with today's special guest in Season 2 of Coffee with Yvonne sponsor, Maria Varela. I did it. Yay! Founder of My Layover Box. 3 things we're going to cover today: how tourism helps to promote a broader worldview, where we would travel if we had unlimited funds, and how My Layover Box provides a cultural experience for travelers worldwide. So grab your coffee and let's chat. Before we get started, I would like to introduce today's special guest. Maria is not only a founder of My Layover Box, but she's a talented graphic designer. Like legit, she has talent, really good. She is an immigrant who left the traditional expectations of her country in Chile to discover herself. In 2011, she moved to California in search of new challenges and beginnings, and spent the last 8 years living in the DMV area. Maria found a way to connect her passion of traveling with her creative mind and being inspired by many solo traveler women, help the community, and being a fierce advocate of women-led business. So welcome, Maria.
Thank you for having me.
Clap, clap, clap.
Yay. Thank
So
you for having me.
I'm super excited to chat with you today because, one, I like you in real life. And
I'm very glad to hear.
Yes, I like you in real life. And honestly, like, you know, you creating your own company and being a woman of color, there's not a lot of us out there who are doing our own thing and trying to grow our own businesses at the same time. So, first question for you.
Yes.
As a global citizen who has stamped her passport around the world and experienced different cultures, how do you think travel plays a part in creating a broader point of view?
I mean, traveling, seeing other cultures, wherever you go, you're gonna find different ways to connect with people and be connected with them. When you leave your country, just like your view changes so much, and you're so humble when you meet other people, and like how cultures impact yourself, and like how that can impact your life whatsoever. Like I do appreciate so many things back home now that I don't have here, for example. Or if I'm back there, there's things I don't have because they're here. You know, like, so you're trying to grow from every experience and make you like a richer person because you just know culture and more people, you connect with more people, you're more humble, you see all the realities. I think that's very important. Like, don't take things for granted. Like, that's very important.
Yeah. And I agree with you on that because, like, when the first time I went out of the country, I went to Jamaica when I was senior in college. And mind you, I'd never stamped my passport or anything, but you start to realize that in different parts of the world, people have perceptions of what they think life in America is like, but they don't sometimes see how rich and beautiful their own culture is within their own country, right?
It's like, sorry to interrupt you, but
No,
like,
you're good.
the grass is always greener on the other side. Like, if I was back home, I was like, oh, I want to go. Although I never thought about moving here, like, forever. Like, that was never my purpose. I always thought, oh, United States have this shit together. Well, like, so let's be honest, not all the time.
It's interesting here.
Yes, like I do feel, and I cannot say this, I do have opportunity. It is the land of opportunities for an immigrant. Like, if I hustle freaking hard, I'll go where I want to go. And that's what I've been doing since I moved here.
Yeah.
So there's definitely opportunities. And yeah, there are difficult things to do or deal with, like especially like culture or like racism, like it is a thing. But it's still, as long as you keep pushing, you will get there. And that's how I feel here, and that's why I like it here.
Yeah, and I totally understand that because, like, if I had my way, you guys, to tell you the truth, I would have lived in Europe a long time ago. When I went to Paris a couple of years ago, you can ask my mom this, I didn't want to get on the plane and go back to America. I was like, no, let me stay here, but that's neither here nor there.
Exactly. Like, wherever you go, like, the grass is always greener on their side.
Yes.
Like, maybe people wants to go to Chile to leave. I'm like, no, I'm fine. Like, I'll go somewhere else. Like,
try somewhere else.
yeah, exactly. You just want to experience different stuff and whatever feels good to you. Like, as a designer, I feel better here because there is more opportunity as a designer anyway. So that's why I decided to stay too.
Wonderful, and that makes sense. Okay, let's kind of like do our big dreams, right? So you woke up tomorrow, and your Cash App or your Venmo, whatever platform you use, is full of unlimited funds.
Is that can be real?
If it's real, I would have packed up and left by now. So where's the first place you're going to and why?
Like, it's funny because you can go anywhere, right? You can go anywhere. But I will go back to Hawaii.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, I had a solo trip in Hawaii, and actually that solo trip inspired My Layover Box. I traveled by myself, and I felt such a freedom to do whatever I wanted, and such a like inspiration. Like, you need to trust your gut and yourself to do a solo trip. And I want to empower women to do it because it's so rewarding. It's so rewarding. Love yourself. Do what you want. Feel freaking free. You don't have to ask anybody where to go. Like, you just do whatever. You roll with yourself. You learn how to be with yourself. You learn how to eat by yourself. And, like, just get out of the comfort zone. So Hawaii was an amazing experience. So I will definitely go back there. And also, like, I did like surfing lessons, and I didn't know like
what?
Yeah,
you went surfing
in Hawaii.
You what's it called, Hangton?
I was like rolling the wave, like what did you say?
Yeah.
Like, and I loved it. Like, new experiences by myself. It's like, fuck yeah, you know. Like, I want other women to experience that too. I want to like push them. Like, you're gonna be fine. Do it. It's gonna be for the better. You're gonna love yourself. You're gonna trust yourself.
Well, that's good. I never knew you went surfing in Hawaii. That's actually pretty cool.
And I also did snowboarding in the Andes, so I'm kind of like a cool deal.
What? let me find out. Maria is not only well traveled, but she tries new things when she goes on her adventures. Okay, so for me, I struggle with this next question a lot. When I travel, I always overpack. I'm the queen of overpacking. I'm the person whose luggage are weighing at the airport giving side eye like, girl.
Like, please don't be
And then like your suitcase is 49.9 pounds. Like, yes, right under the weight requirements. But I need looks for the gram, Maria. I do.
We all need.
What are some tips for traveling a little lighter but still looking stylish on your trip?
I always pack a white shirt, a black shirt, jeans, a short, like a cute skirt or dress, and like you can combine those like pieces, like essential pieces with every, like with the jeans, like the black and the white, but you can put like big earrings and like a belt and just like put accessories, and that's it will be changing over the days, but it's not the same outfit. That's what I try to do. I do sometimes overpack. It's like, depends where I'm going, but like just have the basic items. I think will help you, and you can always like enhance with accessories.
Yeah, and if you're clumsy like me, please carry extra Tide-to-Go sticks. It does help because I'm the person who will spill food on that one black t-shirt I own for the entire trip. And all of a sudden I'm like, should I walk around with a mustard stain for the rest of my trip or just go shopping? I choose to go shopping.
I knew it.
Global traveler, how does My Layover Box help to enhance the travel experience?
So My Layover Box, we actually launched last year, the middle of the pandemic.
Oh, wow.
Fun. March 2020. So My Layover Box want enhance, like have experience for women and inspire to go places. So we're gonna start adding some guides to like the 10 best things to do in the sea, the 5 things you cannot miss in Hawaii. So hopefully by next year we have that new rollout, and we're like pivoting a little bit because we want to give that experience, and we want you to also remember the trip. Like, we want you to connect with those memories, like you were saying in the beginning, with specific things in your box. They're not necessarily travel related, but they're related to your destination. Like, oh, I went to Hawaii. This is a cute thing when I was there. Like, if you have a mug, like, oh, this is when I was in like Hawaii, or I was in DC. So it's like a experience. Like, I don't want to be another just box.
Mhm.
I want to be an experience, like overall experience. Like, you go there, you get excited, you get the content, like an agency in a box.
Yeah.
You get the content, and when you're back, you're like, oh, I still have my stuff, and I remember when I was there with this mug. I just bring back those memories, and you just like enjoy them. Like, you also, I design all of them, most of them. As a designer, I do design. I want to say most of them or part of them to keep like a consistent brand as well.
Mhm. So they're not only getting a great keepsake when they go on their trip, but they're also getting a curated piece from you.
Yes.
Gotcha. And that's very unique because a lot of times when you look at different gifts that you could buy, like a gift shop, at the airport, they all look the same.
Mm-hmm.
So you're offering something new and different that they can either frame or, hang up in their office or something that
Yes.
I went here
Mm-hmm.
and this is why I love this piece. Like, tell the story behind it.
Tell the story. Like, I feel like we connect so much when we tell the story.
Yes. Because having a storytelling piece, that's the only reason why you travel, is to tell stories.
Yeah.
As a small business owner, creative, and Latino woman of color, how important is it to see yourself represented in different areas?
Well, very important. Like, I don't think there's much Latino representation, especially female companies. It's very hard to make it out there. Like, as small business, you struggle so much. Not because you're just Latina, it's just because also as a woman, like, some things you don't know, like, you could feel like less advantage on some stuff. So in women, we have this problem, like, can I do that too? Like, we're not confident enough to fucking go get it, right? So I want to, like, show, like, you can do it, you can do it too. And I think, like, I am advocating for all the minorities, I guess. Like, somehow I do want to help, and that's why I'm like, I am an advocate for women's business too. Like, I want to help you to make your dreams come true as well. And as a designer, like, I do help branding and logos. I love to get you excited with your stuff too. That's where I thrive. Like, helping others, and like, it's gonna happen. You can do it too. So having a representation is, like, definitely important, and so people can relate to me. Like, they can do it as well.
And I think it's, to what your point, seeing yourself is super important because you can't be what you can't see, right? So when you see yourself and you're a business owner or even a creative, like, a lot of times when we look at different examples, they're not people that we have dinner with on a regular basis. They're not our mom, they're not our aunt, so when someone sees you as a small business owner, it serves as inspiration, like, I can do it too. And this is why I can do it, and she relates to my culture and she understands my experience at the same time. I get that. I'm here for it. So we're traveling somewhere. Say, for example, we're going to Spain for the weekend, right? No, you can't do a weekend in Spain. For the week. For the week.
I wish.
What if we were going to that destination? Do you customize boxes for, like, special occasions, or like a girls' trip, or like a bachelorette party or something?
Alright, so we have some destination on our website. We're, like, slowly launching and rolling. They're more specific, and it's the top 5 or 10 places that people go in the States. But we also provide the service for group trips, like agents or like people who's, like, trying to curate a box to have an experience with their friends, families, bachelorette, right? As a designer, I can customize that box for you with whatever items we have, but then we also, like, we can include the itinerary you're doing. We can include the place you're going. If you're giving a box to your girlfriends and you're going to Spain, like, we can say, Hola España, and then we will curate that.
Ooh, that's cute.
Like, cute, like, oh, we're going, like, that's what the feeling that I wanted to give whenever you open my box. Like,
so it's like, say for example, you're doing like a brunch before you go on your girls' trip. You could give your boxes, My Layover Box, as like a gift, like a preview gift of what the experience is going to be like.
Yeah, so like, you can say, hi, we're going to Spain. Like, we work together as a designer, and like, whoever wants the box. What do you want in the box? What do you want to tell your friend? Like, if you have an itinerary, we can just put them there. And then, like, you have a sleeping mask. You have we can pick whatever we have in the stock to curate it, and then we create the content, like, places in Spain. or like whatever we talk, we created with your needs for the trip.
So one of the things we wanted to do was show you guys what's inside an actual box that Maria curates for her customers. And we have the Washington, D.C. box because, hello, we're in the DMV area. It makes sense, right? So Maria, walk us through what is inside a D.C. box.
So since you're going to DC, first of all, like you're gonna have like 3 postcards of places you can visit, right? You can have the Culture House. I mean, we love the Jefferson Memorial for the cherry blossom
This
season.
matches my blazer.
And also like I designed this map of the DC monuments you can visit, and also the postcards. So if you're there, you can send them to your friends.
Very nice. And I love how you did like the map with the cute icons at the same time because tourists do get lost. This is your road map outside of Google. Okay, what's the next thing?
Alright, so we also, since you're traveling to DC, we care about wellness and how you sleep good you have. So we included this sleeping mask for your trip. For
It's satin.
Relax.
It's satin.
Okay.
Wait. Oh yes. Oh
it
yes.
doesn't it's not tight. It's very
No, but it's dark enough. I like this. Okay.
So you can send this box some people who's visiting you in the area. Just wait them with a box. Send them the box, and you can also on the website write a special note for them.
Very nice. So almost like if they're visiting you, welcome to my city.
Yes, welcome. I can't wait to see you. Like etc.
That's so nice. My relatives don't think that's gonna happen.
So we also have this DC mug, which is very popular.
So cute.
This is like the DC flag, but we converted it as a hearts, right? A place to love and go.
You designed this?
I designed it.
She
So
designed this.
this mug is exclusive in the box. You cannot find it anywhere else.
Love that. You can put coffee in here, bourbon for when your relatives start to get on your nerves. It is up to you what you want to include. Okay, what's next?
And the tones are very like pink and like
it's like an iridescent.
yes.
Yeah, it's iridescent colors. It has like a sheen to it when you move it about in the light. Love
Very
it.
pretty.
What's next?
The luggage tag, because of course we need luggage tag, and it's never enough.
And you know what?
And we all, I love them sometimes.
I love the luggage tag because sometimes when you go to the airport, you forget to put a luggage tag on your stuff, and someone else's suitcase looks just like yours. Good way to identify what's yours and what's not
don't
theirs.
miss those outfits. And the last, not least, we do have a tote.
Love.
It's called the Abbey Here for You, because DC, is the capital, and we want that. Oh, we expect that.
We are the best.
We're here for you as a capital. You
Yes.
can come visit us and enjoy. And also, like, you can put whatever you want here. Whenever you travel, it's like light and
You can put shoes in here when you go to like different stores. DC does charge a bag tax, you guys, so this is super helpful to carry this around to have with you on your travels.
Yeah, so those are the 4 items we have, plus the postcards with content, and we'll be including the guide, the places you cannot miss.
Now, what is this here? It says the adventure starts with you.
Yeah, so this is like our mojo. Like, since we want to empower women to go places, we want you to open it and say, hey, the adventure starts with you. Like, you are the one going places. You are the one experiencing new things.
Love that. Well, this is a sneak peek inside My Layover Box. If you would like to purchase yours, make sure you go to Maria's Instagram and website to get your curated box. Maria, I wanted to ask you one final question before we left today. So, in 3 words, how would you describe My Layover Box?
I think this is an experience.
Okay.
Is travel
Okay. Of course.
and inspiration.
Experience, travel, and inspiration. That is a perfect way to end today's show. Thank you so much again to
Thank
Maria
you for having me.
for coming on Coffee with Yvonne. To learn more about me and my business, visit me on Instagram at Pink Dollhouse Marketing or go to my website, pinkdollhousemarketing.com. Again, if you would like to learn more about Maria and her business, you can find her on my Instagram, but she also has hers as well, which is
At My Layover Box.
at my.layoverbox on Instagram. The best visual content, and you're also on TikTok, right? You share sometimes on TikTok?
sometimes I share. I'll be sharing more.
Yeah, she'll be sharing more. Stay tuned for that.
Yes.
So if you'd like to learn more about me and my business or Maria and her business, check us out on our social media platforms. And I hope to have coffee with you soon. Bye.